welcome back to another Shaving with Serge. And I want to thank you for joining me on this shave. And today's not a shave actually, it's an unboxing. I got an unboxing from my buddy Colin over at Pelagic Shave. Check out his YouTube down below. He has an Etsy store. I'm going to tag it down below as well. He started his own little business of gelling brushes, polishing razors, and making DE and razor cases and strops. And let's open up this package. I haven't opened it up yet. I received it yesterday, but I wanted to do an unboxing because I sent him a few things. And then I'll dive more into it. So let me cut this open. It's Saturday, hope you guys are all having a good, long, extended Labor Day weekend. I believe it's Labor Day. Yeah. Okay, so here is one. This is going to be my brush. I sent him my favorite Smiles for Miles brush. It's my number one tied number one favorite brush, and this one will never leave the den. Ooh. And I'm not going to show the gelling it by wetting it. I'm going to wait to just a shave, but he gelled this tip for me. And this is, like I said, my number one, tied from my number one favorite brush. This brush will never leave the den. This is the Smiles for Miles, my pink purple hybrid custom banger of a brush back into its rightful home. So that's number one. Number two is, and this is a second try at it. Drop my scissors, excuse me. All right, so let me cut this open. Everything's nicely, tightly wrapped. And I'm trying to rush through this. So it is a straight razor, straight razor case, all right? And it's huge, it's huge. So this was try number two, okay? Let's get into it where this was my first one. I saw he was making leather cases. This was my KM 13/8 razor. So this is a monster razor. It is huge, okay? Compare it to, what can I do for, that's somebody knows, similar in size. Shaving brush. And these are oversized shaving brushes already, but look, it's a huge, huge razor. Oh no, a little bit of rust on my blade. It's all right, I can polish that out. Oh man, wonder what happened. A little bit of rust, all right, I'll worry about that after. So where was I? So he took the dimensions, made this first case, and no way, even though the razor is like that, it's really tight when sewn and it didn't open up. But check out that work, that stitch work. He dyed this leather for me. He got the red and he did this little, I guess, beehive octagon stamping for me. So pretty cool. Now that I'm realizing I did pay for this one and it didn't fit, but that's all right. I appreciate, I know he put a lot of work into it, and what he charged, it wasn't going to deal the bank. It wasn't going to break the bank or anything like that. It was actually pretty cheap. So this is take two, and now it's huge, okay? And check that out. He hand carved and painted my logo into it. I didn't ask him to, he did it, and that's really cool. So I appreciate the work and the effort he did into that. And open this up, work it. I may have to wet it more to get it in there, but no. All right, so this is perfect. This fits. I'm happy with this. Check it out. This leather case, it is huge, but that's okay because the razor fits. I'd rather have it oversized. It still fits snug. I'd rather have it big like this and easy for me to pull out than having to force and put all this pressure on the blade. I don't want that. So that's freaking cool because this was a KM razor, but it was so big it didn't fit his normal boxes, so I had no boxes for this. So it's been just, I store it like this. And so now it finally has this case. So check it out. He makes them custom to the size. And one more time, the Shaving with Serge logo right there. Super, super cool. And the next is, we'll go into the other case. I had to make another case for, I think he charged me like $10. Okay, 10 bucks for each case, which is super cheap. That seems like it's a lot of work. Check this out. All right, so this is cool. This is cool. Like, it's all with this, these rivets. These rivets make it more metal, more punk rock, more just like a custom guitar case. Can you see that? That is the case, and it's got snaps, which I think I prefer the snaps now to fit my custom Scales by Lather Me whiskers to match the Gibson Explorer straight razor. There you go. And check it out. And he formed the leather right to it. That is super, super cool. It just seriously, right? Look at that. Doesn't it just look like a, oh, let me put it in there all the way. There we go. Look at that. It's like a custom guitar case, and we're gonna hang, he's gonna get me a keychain or something to hang from here. Like I said, he charged me 10 bucks for this. This is a lot of work, and the more he does these, the more he's gonna perfect it. And you know, I'm all about supporting, you know, artists, and I love it, man. Check it out. That is cool. That is really, really cool. That is super cool. So very happy with that. And the next thing I had him do was polish my Carve DE. And I went with mirror polish. We'll start off with the stand. And if you guys know what a, whoa, look at that. That is, oh man, it is mirrored. I can see my reflection. If you guys know what a stainless steel carve stand looks like, I wish I had my other light set up because it would give more light and reflect more, but believe me when I say this is polished. I can see myself in it, no problem. It's like a whole new razor. Dude, that's just the stand. Let's open it up. And let's see what the razor looks like. So that is freaking cool. I love my Carve, but one of the things I was always kind of bummed about was that it wasn't mirror polish. If you see all my custom straight razors, I like shiny, beautiful things. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. You see the reflection, the polishing right there? I can definitely, it is polished, it is mirrored. Look at that. Holy crap, I can't believe it's the same razor. So back to, I love my Carve razor. It's the only DE I need. And man, look at everything. Bottom cap, this is an F plate. How he even threw in a washer, cool. And dang, I know the bottom you have to do by hand, and it's pretty damn good for being by hand. Pretty damn good. I am impressed. Colin, you absolutely murdered the polishing of this razor. It's a whole new razor. So like I said, the only thing I was always bummed is that Carve did not provide a polished finish. And I was almost gonna buy a Wolfman just because of that. But the cost of the Wolfman was, I'd justify that and probably spend it on a straight razor, but I couldn't justify it and spend it on a DE. And this is absolutely beautiful. I hope it transfers to film on how polished this is. Next time, when I do use this, I'll have that light and it'll help reflect it more. So, it's like a whole new razor. You killed it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and one more thing. He did send me a fire hose strap. I didn't, this needs to be ironed out because, you know, it was rolled up in packaging. And this is his fire hose strap. And he sent it to me to try out. And I'm gonna tell you what, it is a really soft, for a fire hose, it is soft. I just realized after my second use with the fire hose strap straps aren't for me, and that's just my preference. But check it out, he is making, this is just one of his rough early first versions, and he's doing them more, he's perfecting and polishing off the look of it. So definitely check him out on Schrops as well. See if, you know, if you don't want to break the bank on Schrops, he does have different price options, and his goal is to keep everything priced and cost affordable like Sterling. So think of it that way. And you know what? Dude, for what he charged for the stuff, I really have nothing to complain about. Yeah, dude, thank you. A lot of work. I appreciate it. You guys have a good one.